I'm Cholena. I'm a geospatial web developer with Mammoth Geospatial, and I am going to be giving a very power overview of some open source web mapping tools. I'll just be speaking about these ones, but other options I just don't have time to discuss. So I'm going to start with a comparison of GeoNode, Lizmap, and G3 Suite, which share similarities, and then I'll speak briefly about some JavaScript libraries. So some comparisons between these ones are all three require a map server. GeoNode uses GeoServer, which is ideal for managing large, complex systems. It's really well-established, mature software, and it's very performant. Lizmap and G3 Suite use QGIS Server, which is great for deploying maps and services from QGIS projects directly into a web project. In terms of tech, Lizmap is built with PHP. GeoNode and G3W Suite use more modern tech stacks like JavaScript libraries like Vue and React, and also Django, which is Python-based, makes them a bit more flexible and responsive. A feature they all share is they have built-in configurable authentication systems. So you can customize those for your needs, and you can also customize the interface of these so that they take on a visual identity that might match your company branding or whatever you need it to do. And importantly, they actually all require a fairly decent-sized server to run efficiently. GeoNode, it's a geospatial content management system for sharing and collaborating on geospatial data, and it's ideal for organizations that need a centralized data management system and web mapping. One of its key features is its data catalog. So effectively, users can upload data directly into GeoNode. You can create new data sets from within GeoNode, or you can pull data directly from external sources like your PostGIS database, and you can also access data from sources like a web service. And then users can take those data sets that they've uploaded and create interactive layered web maps. So for example, you can visualize your internal data sets and use it against external data sets so that you can kind of see that data together. It's a web application that allows you to publish your QGIS projects as interactive web maps. So it integrates really tightly with QGIS. So what you see in your QGIS project is essentially replicated in your web map. There's some in-browser features that you can use as well. This is the basic interface. You can also add charts, do some data visualization with charts, and you can do some additional styling on your pop-ups and things like that. And there's also a QGIS plugin so that it makes it easier for you to push your projects directly from QGIS into the web application. G3 Suite, really similar to Lizmap in that you replicate your QGIS projects in the web map. You can push your QGIS project and have it replicated in your web map. It's built on a more modern tech stack than Lizmap, and it's got, I think, a kind of a cleaner, more responsive interface. It also has a bit more potential for customization. It includes some more advanced in-browser web functionalities like geospatial processing. That said, it's quite a bit newer as an open source project than Lizmap, so it doesn't have, it's got a smaller group of developers and a smaller support network, and it also doesn't have that QGIS plugin, so it's a bit more involved to get your data from QGIS into the web map. JavaScript libraries, yes. This is some of them. Leaflet, MapLibre, and OpenLayers. They're all great for building fully customizable interactive web maps, and they allow developers to have full control over the map's design and functionality, and there's a bit more flexibility in how you use them. So if you want to add web mapping to an existing application, or you want to build your own, then you can use these mapping libraries. And we saw a good example of that from Hidenori before. For example, you can create a custom web application that has your own backend and data sources and authentication system. You can make you can make them interact with other components and charts, or you can embed them directly in a website like that. Thanks, I've finished.